Be me, 27, graphic designer at mid-sized marketing agency. Been here 4 years, basically the office workhorse. Everyone else clocks out at 5. I'm here until midnight fixing their mistakes. Boss loves saying, "We're all equals here," but assigns me triple the workload. Colleagues are masters of vanishing when actual work appears. I'm the guy who makes everyone look competent. Clients always ask for me specifically. 0 raises, 0 recognition, just great hustle, sport. Only person who ever noticed was Emma. She started 18 months ago, junior copywriter. Nervous wreck during her first week. I helped her navigate the corporate hellscape. Stayed late helping her rewrite a campaign so she wouldn't get destroyed in the morning meeting. She remembered. Tuesday morning stand-up. Boss announces flexible hours this week. Translation: work until you collapse. Team already plotting their early exits. Emma catches my eye from across the table. Gives me this look that says, "This is such garbage." Lunchtime rolls around. Sitting at my desk with sad gas station sandwich. Doing everyone else's work as usual. Emma appears with an iced coffee. "You look like death warmed over," she says. "Death would be an upgrade," I reply. She leans against my cubicle wall. "Normal humans take breaks, you know. Normal humans don't run this circus single-handedly." She laughs. "Yeah, and normal circuses don't exploit one clown." Only person who can say that without me getting defensive. When she walks away, I realize I'm smiling, not because the work got easier, because someone actually sees what's happening. Boss screams from his corner office about some emergency pitch. Due tomorrow morning naturally. Of course, it's dumped on me. 1 week later. After 5 straight 16-hour days. Fueled by energy drinks and pure resentment. Driving home at 2 a.m. in heavy fog. Some absolute genius decides red lights are optional. Tires screaming, metal crunching. Wake up in hospital, head splitting, ribs wrapped tight. Doctor says I'm lucky. Car is totaled. I'm somehow intact. First thought, oh God, I'm missing work. Second thought, why is that my first thought? Phone buzzing nonstop. Work chat exploding. Not one single "Are you all right?" Just, "Can you finish the Henderson pitch remotely? We need those files you were working on. When should we expect you back, lying here with a concussion and cracked ribs?" Reading these messages, something inside me just breaks. Door opens. It's Emma. She looks panicked, mascara smudged, carrying a backpack full of snacks. "You absolute moron," she says, voice cracking. "You scared the hell out of me. She's the only one who came." Sits down next to the hospital bed. Tells me she told everyone at the office what happened. They barely reacted. One guy actually laughed, said something about me, finally slowing down. She looks furious telling me this. That hurts worse than the ribs. She changes subject like a pro. Pulls out a thermos. "Brought you real coffee. Hospital coffee is basically war crimes. Can't help but laugh even though it kills." She stays for hours, just talking. Later that night, boss finally texts. "Make sure to update your timesheet so payroll doesn't get confused. Cool, thanks, boss." But Emma, she sneaks back in after visiting hours with some excuse about leaving her phone. Week after the accident. Finally discharged, ribs still screaming, moving like a broken robot. Work still messaging like I faked the whole thing for vacation. First day home alone. Everything hurts, fridge is empty, apartment looks like a crime scene. Doorbell rings. Emma standing there with grocery bags. "Figured you'd need help," she says, walking in like she belongs here. "I'm fine," I lie. "Yeah," she snorts, "and I'm the Queen of England." 10 minutes later, she's taken over my kitchen. Actual food smells happening. She's bossing me around about medication, hydration, rest. Parents show up unannounced, classic them. Mom ready to panic, dad ready to fix things. They see Emma organizing my kitchen. Mom's face lights up like Christmas morning. Dad immediately suspicious but impressed. "Who's this lovely young lady?" Mom asks. "A friend," I say. Emma smiles politely. Mom looks at me like, "Sure, friend." They all end up eating together. Emma telling work stories that make my parents laugh way too hard. Mom keeps offering her more food like some ancient bonding ritual. When parents finally leave, Emma stays to clean. I tell her she doesn't have to. "I know," she says, keeps cleaning anyway. Apartment feels different when she's around. Warmer somehow. As she's leaving, she points at me with a spatula. "Don't be stupid. Call me if you need anything." Me, joking. "What if I need emotional support at 3 a.m.? Her, deadpan. "Then I'll bring soup." Door closes behind her. First time in weeks I don't feel like everything's falling apart. 2 weeks later, mostly healed, patients completely gone. HR finally reaches out. Translation: "When can we exploit you again?" Boss calls. "Hey, sport, hope you're better. We've been drowning without you." Yeah, drowning in your own incompetence probably. They want me back, same workload, zero sympathy. No raise because you took time off. Corporate logic at its finest. Morning of my return. Emma insists on driving me. "You're not limping into that hellhole alone." Hands me a breakfast burrito while saying this. She's unbelievably good at this. Walk into office, everyone stares. Not concern, more like annoyance that I made them work. Whispers everywhere. Someone mutters, "Guess he's not Superman after all." Noted. Boss greets me with his trademark fake smile. "Glad to have you back, champ." Hands me a stack of urgent projects the size of a phone book. "We really need you to catch up after your little break." My little break was a car accident and fractured ribs. "Greg," I say calmly, "I spent 4 years carrying this place. Covered for everyone. Brought in half our clients. Kept this disaster afloat. And when I actually needed something, you people laughed." Room goes silent. Boss tries damage control. "Now let's not get emotional." "No, let's." I cut him off. I gave everything to this place. The second I needed help, I got jokes. "So keep your fake family speeches. I'm done." Grab my bag, toss my badge on his desk like a mic drop. This was never a team, just free labor. "Good luck." Walk out. Emma's waiting outside in her car. Sees my face, doesn't even ask. Just grins. "About damn time." "You think I'm insane?" I ask. "Oh, absolutely," she laughs. "But the good kind, spend a week doing absolutely nothing." Then Emma barges in with a folder like she's my life coach. "Sitting around won't build your future," she says. "Excuse me, I'm processing my trauma," I reply. She rolls her eyes so hard I hear it. Turns out some old clients reached out. Word spread about how Greg's circus treated me. They want to work with me directly. Not them. Plot twist I didn't see coming. One night Emma drags me to a coffee shop. Starts building a logo, website mock-up, business plan. "Why are you doing all this?" I ask. She looks at me like I asked why water is wet. "Because you deserve better. And because watching you succeed will be hilarious, rent a small office space." Emma keeps showing up with snacks and organization skills. Basically running half my operation without asking. I offered to pay her. She laughs. "You can't afford me yet. First big contract comes through." We celebrate with cheap champagne and Chinese takeout. Business slowly growing. Life feels lighter. Except one thing. Emma is always around. Comes over almost daily. "I'm not your assistant," she says while color-coding my calendar. Makes dumb jokes when I'm stressed. "You're frowning so hard your face might freeze that way." I throw a pen at her. She catches it, takes a bow like she won an award. One night she's sitting cross-legged in my office chair. Messy bun, oversized hoodie, laptop balanced on her knees. "You know," she says. When you first helped me at work, I thought you were too nice for corporate. Was that an insult? Yeah, kind of. She grins. Lately her teasing has a different edge. Longer looks, softer smiles. Like we're both pretending we're still just friends. Big deadline week. I crash at the office. She refuses to let me suffer alone. We end up side by side on the couch at 3 a.m., surrounded by papers and cold pizza. You know, I mutter, normal friends don't do this, she smirks. Good thing we're not normal. We're sitting too close. She finally whispers. You're staring. Yeah. Do something about it then. So I do. Kiss her. Soft, careful. Her hand finds my shirt collar. She doesn't pull away. When we finally break apart, she's grinning. About time, she says like she's been waiting forever. Emmy, trying to act casual. So same time tomorrow, she snorts. Idiot. Morning after that first kiss. Wake up to sunlight through the office blinds. Neck stiff, hoodie stolen by Emma at some point. She's curled up on the couch like she owns it. I'm sitting on the floor wondering when my life became a romantic comedy.